Imagine stepping outside tomorrow morning. You shield your eyes as two massive blazing suns climb into the sky. The world glows brighter than you've ever seen, the heat is unbearable, shadows stretch and multiply, and the air feels different. Could Earth even survive in a system with two suns? Or would life as we know it come to an end? Welcome to Curiosity Uncovered. Let's dive into what would really happen if Earth had not one but two stars lighting up the sky. If a second sun appeared tomorrow, without warning, the immediate effects would be catastrophic. With two stars pouring energy on us, the heat and light reaching Earth would double, at least. Many regions, especially near the equator, would quickly become uninhabitable as temperatures soar past 60 degrees Celsius. You'd see roads softening, power grids collapsing from the sheer demand for cooling, and wildfires raging across forests and cities. Shadows would act strangely. You'd see two, each pointing in a different direction depending on where you stand. And the sky, those familiar sunsets you're used to, gone. Instead, the sky would blaze in bizarre colors, deep oranges, purples, maybe even greens, as light from two suns scatters through the atmosphere. It might look beautiful, but feel like living on the surface of an oven. Over the next days, weeks, and months, Earth's climate would spiral into chaos. Ice caps would melt faster than ever before, raising sea levels and flooding coastlines. Hurricanes, tornadoes, and heat waves would intensify because of all the extra energy swirling in the atmosphere. Agriculture would, collapse as soil dried out and rainfall became, unpredictable. Entire ecosystems would begin to crumble because, honestly, plants and animals simply aren't designed for this much solar energy. Even the rhythm of day and night would become strange, or, disappear altogether, depending on how the two suns moved relative to each other. Some areas might experience constant daylight while others are locked in twilight or endless heat. Humans would struggle to adapt. We might retreat underground, build massive protective domes, or live only in the polar regions where temperatures would remain somewhat bearable. Here's where things get really dangerous. In a binary star system, planetary orbits are extremely unstable. About half of all stars have at least one companion, called a binary system. But planets in those systems either orbit far outside both stars or orbit just one, with the second star far away. If Earth suddenly found itself between two suns, the gravitational tug-of-war would throw everything out of balance. Our orbit might elongate, wobble wildly, or even eject us from the system entirely, flinging Earth into deep space where we'd freeze solid. Or worse, we could spiral into one of the suns and burn up. But let's dig into the science. There are real planets in binary star systems. One of the most famous is Kepler-16b, a gas giant about 200 light-years from Earth that orbits two suns. But it orbits much farther out than Earth does, and it's not habitable. Planets that do survive in such systems usually orbit one star closely while the second star stays far away, keeping the system stable. Adding a second sun nearby would rip us out of that balance completely. So what if Earth had two suns? At first the world would dazzle us with its alien skies and strange light. But soon, we'd realize our planet was being roasted, flooded, and flung into chaos. It's fascinating to imagine, but life as we know it wouldn't stand a chance. What would you do if Earth had two suns? Would you try to adapt, or leave for the stars? Tell us in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more impossible questions answered every day. Until next time, stay curious.